what's up everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Princes of the Apocalypse. After the last session, try and jog my memory, you guys finished exploring the Feathergale Spire and managed to rout the cultists that were hidden within there. During the course of your investigation of the Spire, you found several allusions to another cult's location in the Sacred Stone Monastery. And after being very tired and exhausted from their from the long series of battles they had at the Spire, they had returned to town. Sound about right?
That's about right, yeah.
Okay.
And then we bandied about in town for a while.
Yo, what?
Sorry, I need to leave. Normally I leave the slang at the door, but apparently I forgot to today.
Whose fanny did you what now? Alright. So, starting the day in town, what would you guys like to do? Stare at each other in awkward silence. Good. That's always the best plan.
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
Wow, time really flies when having fun.
Thank you for the resub, Giz. Appreciate you. 8 months already. God damn. Who did we lose? We're down one. Oh,
Yama's not in.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm going to go downstairs and get some breakfast.
Alright. Alright. This always seems like a, it's almost like Breaking Bad, where Walt Jr. is always having breakfast. It's like every session with you guys starts with breakfast at the swinging sword. It's
I'll also use to start your day. I'm gonna go down and get breakfast too.
Alright. Alright. I lost my notes! Red large locations, thank you. Okay, so you go downstairs. Kaylessa comes up. She begins to take your breakfast order. And after everybody who is an interested party, is everybody downstairs, or is it just Yama and Pikmin having a quaint little brunch?
I'm still sleeping.
Still sleeping? Okay. Ravioli?
I guess he's sleeping in with a hangover.
Okay. And what about the tide? Where's the tide and Gareth?
I'll stay upstairs too, I guess. Why not?
Alright. Yama and Pikmin. So you go downstairs, okay? And she goes about collecting your breakfast, comes back, and as she's laying your plates out in front of you, she kind of eyes you over, Yama. Says, you look a little banged up there, noting the scrapes and bruises on your face. Says, what have you been doing? Did anybody catch that?
No, it sounds like a mumble.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me too.
Heard something about losing the connection to something.
she kind of leans in. She's like, "Oh, don't be afraid, sweetie. What happened to you?"
Nothing.
He's not good at, well, lots of things, but mostly not talking.
So, I'll ask you then. What happened?
To him?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he got in a fight with somebody. Or maybe he fell downstairs.
She gives a concerned look over to Yama. Are you okay? Is he hurting you?
No, I'm fine.
Well, she kind of looks up, a little worried. She's like, "Well, you guys solved that problem for me out at Lance Rock. I was gonna ask you to investigate another matter, but I don't know if I would trust you with something so important."
No, you can trust us. What's going on?
I don't know. He looks pretty hurt.
I mean, he's a boxer. He gets in a lot of fights for fun. So, I mean,
She looks over at Yama. "You're a boxer?" Don't be shy.
I'm a monk, not a boxer.
so he's a little bit of a philosophical boxer.
All right. Well, some of the people that have been coming through the inn, they've been talking about some bandits along the road between here and the Ironford Bridge. It's not very far away, but they're saying that bandits are camped off of the road. Obviously this wouldn't be great for business for me, and appreciate it if some strong gentlemen who know how to use their hands would go and investigate.
This is the part where you say yes, Yama.
Yeah. I was investing in it. Yeah, we'll go, take...
Is there anything else we should know? What's been going around town? Anyone else new in these parts?
No. I just, like I said, it was a traveler that was passing through town that mentioned the bandits, but they were very strange. They were very, very strange.
How so?
Well, their hair was dark. It was almost like a bluish color, and they had all these strange, like, I don't know. It looked almost like barnacles covering their armor.
Huh. Are they still in town?
Oh, I don't know. They came through about a day or so ago, while you guys were gone on your business, and they've since moved on.
And they came to say that, oh no, there's bandits in the area.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They just kind of made a passing comment, said that everybody should be careful.
And remind me again, where is this bandit camp supposed to be?
It's on the trail between Red Larch and the Ironford Bridge.
Okay, good to know.
Well, I guess if there's nothing else, I'll have to go and attend to the other customers.
Yeah, just pack up some crumble bread to go, and yeah, we'll be good.
Okay. That's gonna be 5 silver
I'll
for your
slide her a
breakfast
gold.
and the bread. And she brings you 3 loaves of the crumble bread, wrapped up, ready for travel.
I will take it and go back upstairs. So, what are you guys doing in here?
My head.
Tide is still asleep.
I see. Well, I guess if you're all groggy, you don't want to hear about the newest piece of information we got.
How about you go back downstairs, you grab us all some drinks, and you bring them back up here.
Huh. No, I don't think so. But we can go get drinks if you want.
Tidal begrudgingly stand up. Fine. Sure, I'll meet you downstairs and you can talk to me about it there. I need to go wake up.
I'll poke the mouse.
What?
Wake up.
Mm.
Here's some crumble
Okay.
bread.
Oh, thank you. So, what's happened?
Apparently we were drinking, and then figuring out what to do.
This early in the morning? Already drinking?
I guess.
Best way to start the day.
Okay
I
then.
guess we are.
Let's go downstairs.
Go back to the table I was just at. I'll wave Kaylessa over.
Okay. She comes back over, and now it's you, Tide, and Yama downstairs. Everybody's still in bed.
I would have come down to get the drink.
Okay. All right. 4 for 6. We're getting there. All right. So she comes over, takes your order, and then goes back to the kitchen.
Okay, so tell me about this new information.
I mean, I can tell you. Or do we want to wait until the rest of the group have, arrived? So I don't have to tell everyone again?
I suppose.
Alright.
Is Gareth downstairs with us?
Nope. He never said anything, so I'm guessing he's still asleep too.
I'm waiting to see if someone will just drag me out of bed.
I'm waiting to see how long you guys want to
roll.
roleplay. I'm a sleepy guy. It's been 10 minutes already. Fucking pick up.
Yeah, I'm downstairs.
Okay. Finally figure out my problem.
Problem?
Yeah, I couldn't just talk.
Whoa.
Okay, everyone downstairs?
Well,
I think
everyone
so.
but you.
Yeah, now I am downstairs. Sorry.
Okay. Now that we're here, and everyone has a drink, didn't you all drink late last night anyway?
I didn't. I don't drink.
Anyway. Okay, basically, we conveniently heard that there are some bandits posted up nearby on the way to Iron Bridge, something. Anyway. The strange thing about the person who gave out this information is that they had blue hair and barnacle-covered armor. Given the timing and the stand-outishness of this person, it seems very conveniently timed.
sounds like there might be tight skin.
It probably is an ambush.
Yeah.
We've been making a lot of noise and not very many friends.
Well, I'd like to meet them nonetheless.
Okay. Do we want to talk to them, or are you going to, like meet them by putting your trident in them?
I'll probably talk to them, but we'll keep the second option open just in case it comes up.
Okay.
So which way is this bridge?
It's
somewhere there,
southeast
over there.
of town.
It's southeast of town.
You know the general. Remember, we the last time it referenced a location. There's not like a map available for you guys to see, but you know the general layout because you've all traveled through the Somber Hills.
I don't have anything else that I'm interested in doing at the moment. I mean, I guess there's still the cultists that got away from the spire, and then that strange wall that someone disappeared into. But this seems to be the most curious lead we have.
Well, since you're our primary source of information, Pikmin, how about you, in a minute when we all feel like getting up, you take the lead and I'll watch the rear while we head off.
I mean,
If it is an ambush, you never know. They might try and get us on our way out of town.
that's a fair point. I'll probably be in the middle of all of you. I don't necessarily like seeing my own blood painted on me.
All right, give me 1 second. Lane's having some connection issues. We're trying to get it figured out.
What's got you in a mood anyway this morning? You've been off since, well, I don't know. Probably been off for a while, but you're definitely no better for the wear this morning.
It's fine, Pikmin. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't trust that. The last time he said he's fine, he went and tried to kill a barber.
Okay then.
Anyway, guys, don't you find that the inn is too quiet? Something is missing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
Suddenly ambush.
I mean,
Hey, Gareth.
no shouts.
there's other people here, aren't there?
Yeah, there are, but you know, right? No shouts on the street. No one running around.
Why would there be people running around?
You know, right?
No, you mean the crazy person.
Yeah. Where is Folklore?
I haven't seen him since last night when you all headed off to bed. He came out the inn screaming or something and just ran off into the darkness.
Jesus.
I would have got him, but I was a couple of drinks too far. I'm sure he'll show up again, don't worry.
Oh. Okay then. So after finishing the breakfast, should we head to that bridge?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. We should maybe proceed a little cautiously since we're assuming that people are waiting for for people in general, since they're bandits, or at least us more specifically, if this is something more elaborate.
Okay, let's finish this and go.
All right. So you everybody finishes their meal and disembarks to the southeast, right? And I heard you guys say you were proceeding cautiously. So I'm gonna say that after traveling for a little less than an hour, okay, you come across a you can see it off in the distance. It's a small, carefully banked cooking fire smoldering in the middle of a haphazard encampment. You see half a dozen battered old tents and crates of provisions scattered around, along with racks on which pieces of smoked fish are curing. You can see several fierce-looking human warriors hunkered down in front of their tents, tending to their gear or quietly conversing. It doesn't seem like they have noticed you yet.
So guys, how do we approach them?
Just to make sure, are these like normal looking bandits, or do they have like the weird regalia that Pigman described?
Many of them are in just normal like leather gear. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary.
I mean, they could be travelers like us. We could just talk to them and see what they're up to.
That sounds like a good idea, but it doesn't work.
I'm gonna take a closer look around, see if there's anyone that isn't as readily apparent. Maybe someone hiding.
You gotta try and get closer?
How far are we?
We'll say they're like 200 feet away. That's why you can see them off in the distance and they haven't yet noticed you.
Oh, no, not yet then. What do you guys want to do then?
We'll move a little closer and just send one of us to go up and talk to them.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea. Okay.
Who do you want to send up?
I mean, who's the least offensive?
Rob?
I just look at Rav.
Oh, poor Rav.
Why are we here again? I mean, they're bandits, I suppose. We're here to get rid of them. So why do we want to talk to them?
Oh, they don't sound like the bandits we heard of. And if they are, they might know why they're here. So, if we can learn something from this, that would be even better.
But we should see.
So are you guys gonna try and talk to them?
I could go with him. Pretend I'm his bodyguard or something.
Well, there's no harm in trying to talk to them.
Okay, how about we move a little closer and then you two go and try and talk to them.
What's the code word for trouble?
Oh, we should be able to see if things go south.
Yeah, you can screen too, and we'll run to you.
Yeah, that works. Alright.
So you guys are just gonna just walk closer, like as a group.
So I think the most of us that are staying back should be probably like 90 feet back, 100 feet back, and then those two will go forward, Rav and Gareth.
Okay. So Rav and Gareth. So what's gonna happen? You guys all move closer, about 100 feet, as stated. Rav and Gareth get up maybe 30 feet ahead of the rest of the group. And as the big group sees all of you approaching, they immediately begin to reach for their arms. You see a man come out from a nearby tent, and he is very, very strangely dressed. You can see that he has what appear to be barnacles coming out of his skin, and he's wearing a long garment made out of what appears to be algae and seaweed. And it almost looks like his arms are covered in scales, and on his staff is a large conch shell. And he comes out, and you see him point to all of you, and the bandits, they all grab their weapons and begin to charge. So go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
I should be pressing this initiative button on the bottom, right? Not from the cheat.
Bottom?
From your token.
Oh, I see. That was a... Okay, I got it. I was wondering why mine doesn't look like yours.
Also explains why you never get added to the tracker. And alright, so Finn, you see these guys all react hostily, right? And they begin to charge. What would you like to do?
Seeing that they are charging, I will run to Gareth and Rav too. This is my action and bonus action to dash.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Now I realize why I never moved you guys to the map. Okay. 24. Just give me a second. 24. Rav had a 21. Yama had a 7. Where you at? Give me a 1. I have to fix the initiative. 6. Who else? Tied with a 2. And that's it. Okay. Alright, Finn, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move to here. Using my bonus action to dash and dodge with my action. And that's it.
Okay. And then Rav.
I don't think they're gonna talk to us. I'm gonna step back a little bit and dodge.
Alright, so the bandits will take their turn now. they are going to do bandity things. Yep. Okay. So the first couple, they're going to grab their weapons and they're going to move and then charge. Dash for their turn. So we'll have one going here. One going here. And then the other one... Nope. 55, 55, 60. No, I didn't want to do that though, because then that puts me right next to... Alright, well, he's going to go there. The other two, they're going to move their 30. And then they're going to pull out their short bows. And by short bow, I mean like crossbow. And they're going to fire on the group. So Gareth and Finn. Gareth, Finn.
Disadvantage.
Oh, you dodged. Right.
Yeah.
17.
That's a hit.
Alright, so take 2. And then after that, it'll be Garrett's turn.
Yep, smashing with the mace. Ooh, first roll.
That's a good way to start the session. Alright, so hit him for 9. After you attack, you can choose to... that did not auto-calc. Roll another d6.
D6.
That's your mace's damage die. Alright, well, never mind. He is dead.
Then I'll move in. Yeah. Like this.
Okay, Yama.
I'm going to move up.
Okay, first attack is a hit.
And then I'll punch him down.
And the second attack knocks him unconscious. Finished? Pickman.
Okay. I don't like the cut of that man's jib in the back with the crazy seaweed sash. So I'm going to start with hexing him. I'll give him disadvantage on strength checks, and then I'm going to blast him.
$13 will hit.
And take 8, and that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Next, you see 2 more people exit the tents, and these ones are you can see that they are definitely warriors as opposed to the spellcaster of the first one. You see they have shields that seem to be made out of some huge like crustacean shell, and then their weapon has teeth that are serrated along the blade, and they come running out and they're just gonna rush forward towards the party. 30. And then you see that obviously they're not close enough to anybody, so they can't attack with a melee attack, they're gonna pull out javelins and they're gonna chuck them at Gareth. You just straight murdered a guy with one hit. They think you're pretty dangerous. So 2 javelin throws at Gareth.
Yeah, just the 8.
Yep, take 8. And then the priest is going to take his turn. All right. He walks forward and yes, sure. Let's do that. He raises that staff into the air, right? And when he does, you can feel like the moisture in the air around you beginning to condense. You see that eventually the water droplets begin to fall to the ground and they begin to freeze all around you. The area, so let's see, 40-foot radius, and we're going to place it right here. Okay, let's sticky that. It's going to be there. Okay, and I will draw that so that you guys can see it. So this is going to be a massive area where all of this freezing rain, it's even bigger than that, but I can't draw outside of the area to make it more accurate. There we go. We'll call it, damn it, place it on the map. There we go. So that everything within that area is affected by the sleet storm. The area is heavily obscured. The ground is difficult terrain, and anything that is concentrating within that area needs to make a save or lose concentration. I actually placed it wrong because when I measured it the first time, you were in it, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. So that's what he's gonna do on his turn. He's just gonna throw this big patch of ice all over you guys. All right. Tide.
You have ruined my plan.
Oh, did I now? Actually, Tide, I think you are starting your turn in the area. You have to make a save. Try to stay on your feet. And what is his save DC? It is more than 8. So you fall prone at the start of your turn.
I will stand back up.
There you go.
I will use my action to dash to make my speed 45 for the turn.
Oh, you are going to make some people angry. Hulk Hogan's 24-inch pythons. Thank you for the DM Nat 20.
Traitor.
It was his plan all along.
Okay, so there's, let's call that 15. What's your action for the turn?
My action was to dash.
Oh, that's right.
To be able to move that distance.
Oh, because you moved. I get it. All right, finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finn, deck save to avoid falling prone. All right, that is a save.
Okay, So difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Let's see. So I'm going to dash to here and dodge with my action, and that's it.
Okay. Rav, deck save. All right, that's a pass.
Then I shall move here and stab with a dagger.
Okay. 1 second. Because the area is heavily obscured. Alright, just make your attack. You already did. 17 for 3. And then are you finished?
Yep.
Okay. The bandits will take their turn. So first, 1, 2. Is that no 3? There's 3 in the radius. So they all go prone. Then they'll stand back up. This one doesn't need to move. This one is gonna go 10 and be stuck. 10. Stop right there. Why are you linking other people's shit during my stream? The bandits. First one's going to attack Rav. Hit for 5, it looks like. And then 2 crossbow attacks. What's your AC? 15. Oh, okay. Even with that, that's gonna be a hit on Finn. Sorry, I didn't say it was attacking you, but oh, you dodged.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so it's not a hit. And then the second one attacking Iyama. 20.
Reaction. Use deflect missiles.
Okay.
Wait, was this scimitar for me?
Yes. Yeah, you're the only one in melee range. Yeah, so you caught it.
And I would spend a keep. Throw it at him.
Okay. Make a dex. Yeah, just roll a d20. We'll figure it out. All right, so 5 plus dex mod and proficiency. And that is a miss.
Okay.
It looked cool. That was my next check, Hulk. Although I don't even see that. The environment. There it is. Okay. Alright, Gareth. Alright.
Nate.
Yeah, so, well, start of your turn. Dex check.
Oh, deck save, yeah.
Yeah, dex save.
Whoops.
Alright, so you fall prone.
Can I make an attack while prone?
I mean, you can, but it has disadvantage. You could just spend half your movement to stand back up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a whole turn. Alright, she'll just stand back up and try to attack the guy next to me.
Well, there's nobody next to you.
Right now.
There you go. So use 10 movement to walk forward, and then you can attack. Where are we at in the turn? Okay. So 17. We're just gonna go ahead and hit. All right.
All right, that's it.
Yama. All right, you managed to maintain your footing.
If I just flew over the ice, would it still be difficult terrain?
I'm gonna say yes, because it's not just that there's a patch of ice. Remember, it's like it's sleet, it's raining. You know.
Okay.
So sure, I would imagine that would hinder your movement, right? Even if you're in the air. I think I could even make the argument that you couldn't fly in such a terrain.
And I will throw dirt at this one.
All right, miss.
And then I will throw a sunbolt.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I forgot you can do that.
I did too.
Also a miss.
That'll be it.
Pigment.
So it's heavily obscured. Am I able to see that mage still at the other side?
No. No. See, that was one of the things I was trying to look up, and I wasn't going to apply it until the end of the round. But heavily obscured basically means everything inside is blinded. Attacks, anything in it is with disadvantage, and you can't see through the area because of the thick, because of the thick rain and snow and ice.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to see it, but I mean nobody else is attacked with disadvantage, as they should have been so far this round. It's because I couldn't find the rule fast enough.
Okay. So I can't do this because of the extent of the map, but I'm just basically going to like skirt the perimeter and dash with my action.
Right. That's fine. So you're gonna walk around the ice.
Yep.
Sure.
Just to there.
Okie dokie. Alright, the Reavers, they are not gonna go into the icy area, especially since now this one can see somebody. So she is just gonna run down to there, and she's gonna chuck a javelin at Pikmin.
Ooh, yeah, just barely.
Okay. Then the other Reaver, she is going to also chuck a javelin. This time at Yama with disadvantage because you're obscured. 18. That is still a hit, Yama.
Oh. Only I could catch the chapter.
You could if you hadn't used your reaction. As a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, Yama, let's add another button to your sheet.
Another one.
Deflect missiles, and the attack roll is Dex and proficient. Now it's not going to roll a damage, right? Because I believe the damage is set on based on what it is that you caught and threw. Yeah. So whatever the damage roll was, then you just roll that dice. But now, whenever you deflect missiles, you just, click the button. All right. Anyway, So that was the first. That was both of the Reavers, and she will step one closer. All right, the priest take his turn now. He. Yeah, that seems like a good one. All right. Okay. So you see him. He puts up one hand, right? And as he does, you can see again moisture seem to condense and coalesce into his hand until he is holding a large shard of ice. He takes that shard, he rears back, and he throws it into the group, striking Gareth. So Gareth, he's going to throw an ice knife at you. And, oh my god, I have a nat 20. So, we know that it's going to hit. It's a crit. And then as far as the damage is concerned, /R1D10. What is going on? I'm in the wrong section. /R1D10. Okay, so you're going to take first 16 piercing damage from this ice knife.
Brings it right down to 0.
Oh, that puts you out?
Yep.
Ooh, I got bad news for you then, friendo. Because after the ice knife hits, it explodes. You would have to make a dex save, but it doesn't matter. You're unconscious, so you're gonna take another 2d6 cold damage. Which, what is your max health right now?
24.
Okay, so it's not gonna kill you. But then you take 2d6 cold. You're gonna suffer one failed death save.
All right.
He just ruined your day. He's just like, BAM! Alright, that's him. Tide. Where is the Tide? There he is, way down there. I need a dex save at the start of your turn. And down he goes.
I'll use half my movement to stand back up. And then dash.
Okay. Finn? Dex save, start of your turn.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action dash and go outside here, so 30 movement and 20 movement. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to attack her with my dagger.
Ooh, that's a hit.
And sneak attack.
You are alone. Alright.
And that's it.
That's a great hit. Rob, dex save, start a turn. Pass.
Okay, so to stabilize, did I need a medicine kit? Or healer's kit?
No. No, you can still stabilize them without. The kit gives you advantage.
I shall try to do that. And fail.
And fail.
And that's it.
Alright, the bandits will take their turn next. Let's see, they are 2 still within the radius. And one stays up, the other one goes down. So this one will be the one that went prone. He's got to stand up and go 10. And that's as far as he can get. This one, though, he's going to go 10, 20, 30. And make it outside of the radius. Alright, and then first one with the crossbow on Finn. Normal attack. 11 is a miss. Second one, crossbow attack on Yama with disadvantage because of the, the sleet obscuring vision. It's a miss. And then Gareth, start of your turn, death save. Rav got a nat 20 coming from 24-inch pythons for you now.
Yay, thanks.
Uh-oh. 2 failed death saves. Yama? Oh, no, he doesn't nat 20 you. He doesn't have the bucks. Womp womp.
I'm going to hit him with the quarterstaff.
Boop him with the quarterstaff. And that you did for 8.
And I'll hit him.
Can you can't do 2 quarterstaff attacks.
Oh,
Yeah, your martial arts is you hit him with the unarmed. There you go.
that's what
Oh no! Because of all the snow and ice in the area, it's extremely hard to hold on to your weapon. Make a dex save, please. All right, so you go to hit him with that staff, and after you boop him, it just slides out of your hand and lands 10 feet on the other side of him, right there.
just got it.
Yep. So it's just chilling right here. Do you need me to mark the square so you know?
Yep.
Here, it's there. Okay. Pikmin.
Okay, I should be able to see the priest now,
Oh yeah.
and I'm gonna blast him.
Oh, why do I not have his sheet open? That you do not. That is a miss.
Bummer, and I'm a backup.
Okay. The Reavers will take their turn. However, before that happens, we do have some Twitch gods intervening. Gizmo Storm healing Gareth, I'm assuming. Only 2 okay, Gareth for 6, and giving the nat 20 to Rav that Hulk was unable to. Good looking out, Giz. Alright, so the Reavers now, they're gonna take their turn. This one, so close. This one is going to still run down to there. Not quite in melee range yet. Oh wait, did I read this correctly? Yeah, not in melee range yet. So it's going to throw one more javelin at Pikmin. Negative. The other one up here, though, it's going to pull out that toothed longsword and take a swing at Finn.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Oh,
And then the priest will take his turn. You see him move here. And then where is his? I close his sheet again. Like a smart person. He does not like that you keep chucking all your spells at him. So he is going to prepare a magic missile and chuck it all at you, Pikmin. Take 19. Tied.
He's gonna regret that.
Am I still in the storm?
Technically, yes, you are still in the storm.
Woo!
Because it intersects your... Alright, but you passed this check. So you don't fall prone, and you could easily make it up to the Reaver.
I will stab her with my trident. I saw the axe on my sheet and got a little excited and then forgot.
Oh, it's gone. That is a hit.
You know, I'll action surgeon here again.
Oh dear. Another hit, and she goes down. Dead. Rip.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Finn.
Finn will attack again with his dagger. Oh no.
Oh no.
And then you will move back to here. And then bonus action dash to here. That's it.
Rough. Start your turn. Deck save. Check. Save. Okay.
Dash, move here, and that's it.
Okay. Bandits 1 still in the radius. Wait, he doesn't have disadvantage. 17 is a pass. So it doesn't matter because he would just stand back up and attack Yama anyway. I just realized I don't think Yama attacked it. It doesn't matter. Disadvantage. Scimitar. Miss. This one up here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't you run for me. Just run up. Drops the scimitar. Pulls out that crossbow again. Fires it at Finn. Bam!
Oh no!
Whoa!
Oh, whoa!
I think there's an achievement for that, bad guy.
It is.
Alright. Alright. Gareth.
Heal myself for a bit. Oh, I have to make a deck save, yeah?
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter if you're not moving. Even if you are moving. Because you just fall, you stand back up. Heal myself!
Alright. I can move. I'll just assume I move half.
Mm-hmm. No, you couldn't move that far. Because, remember, it's difficult terrain. So 1 square is
15.
10.
Oh, 1 square is 10. Eh.
There you go. Alright, Yama.
Alright.
I'm just gonna.
Deck save.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then attack with disadvantage. Alright, so 9 is a miss.
I'm gonna punch him again.
14 will hit him, and he goes down.
I'm gonna move right here. Could I just pick up my quarterstaff? Or...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Pikmin.
I'm going to expand his mind.
Uh-oh.
And he's hexed on top of it.
Well, I would have waited until you see if it even hits.
Well, he takes half damage on a save,
okay.
right?
So either way, the hex is... Alright, cool. So, possible 25. Wisdom save. Passed.
I think it's supposed to be 18 because of my cloak now. I don't know if that added right.
It was rolling correctly when we checked it last week.
Okay. So yeah, so he takes 10 and then the full damage for hex because you can't save on hex. Is that right?
No, yeah, there's nothing for the hex.
No, yep, 16's right.
Yeah, because that number increased when we added it here. Magic attack and spell save DC mod. So it's there. Okay,
Cool.
so 16. He passes. He's going to take 8, 9, 14 total. 14 total? Yeah, half. No. Let's say 10, 15 total. Because this is all one source, even though the higher level, it doesn't split. So 10, 15. So minus 15. He fails his concentration save, and the sleet storm dissipates. I believe it's still difficult. Damn it, I should not have. Can I undo that? Okay. So, the area is still difficult terrain, but you're no longer slipping and sliding everywhere at the start of your turn. Okay. Anything else, Pikmin?
Yeah, I ran away. That's it.
She is dead. One up here. Oh, that would also mean the area is no longer obscured. Right? So it's just the only thing that blue circle signifies is it's difficult terrain. So she is going to 5, 15, 25. So close.
Oh no.
Throw a javelin at Yama. Ah! Oh. The priest. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? The priest sees the tide. He witnessed you kill the Reaver, and now he looks down at you and he says, "Brother, why do you attack us? Cease this at once!" And he is going to try and use a hold person on the tide. I need a wisdom save. His spell DC... That is a pass. Alright, so you can feel the effects. You know what it is he tried to do, but you resist. Tide?
I will dash and move to here. And that'll be my turn.
As you get into the priest's immediate vicinity, he kind of looks up at you and you tell he's clearly intimidated. Finn, on the ground, make a death save. Alrighty. Rav?
I'm gonna shout, "Boo, fisherman, go home. You're not wanted here."
Oh, I understand.
Does Tide look back?
No? I don't think he knew you were talking to him.
I wasn't talking to him, I was calling the cultist a fisherman. Tide is clearly a human.
Oh, right. Passes the save, takes 5. Wow.
And that's it.
Actually, that is not it. Because you had a nat 20. Go roll the damage a second time for your dissonant whispers. 3d6. So, and the light from your spell flashes near your target's eyes as it affects his mind. He's going to be blinded until the end of their next turn. Okay. Bandit. I think all my bandits... Oh, there's one left.
You have to move away.
No, he passed your save.
But if it wasn't at 20, how did he...
Oh, no, he didn't pass your save. That also means he didn't take half damage. Yeah, yeah! Well, it's not a nat 20. Like, you can't... There's no attack roll.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just deal double damage and get to roll on the spell crit chart.
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of funky. Anyway, Last bandit firing crossbow Yama.
Can I catch it?
You can try. Yep, that reduces it to 0, so you catch it.
And I'll throw it at the one to the right of me.
19 hits her. The damage die was a D8.
Are you kidding?
Good job, buddy. Good job. So you catch it, you fling it back at her, and it just kind of serves to annoy her a little bit. Anything else?
No. Because it's not my turn.
Well, no, it's not your turn. Gareth.
Do we still have to roll for? We don't have to roll for dex saves anymore, right?
No.
But this is still difficult terrain.
Yep.
I'll just run. I'll just do a dash towards Finn.
Okay. Alright, Yama, now it's your turn.
Move 1, 2. I'm gonna hit her with quarterstaff.
You don't have disadvantage, so it's 23. For 6, and down she goes. Done?
I'm gonna step right here and throw a sunbolt at that bandit.
-8. Oh dear. Alright. What's the range on the sunbolt? 30 feet.
30.
Cool. Big Ben.
And a blast. Oh
You
my!
have advantage.
Oh,
I guess you don't. Never mind. 22, 29. That is a dead priest. Down he goes. Look at that.
Wow.
You got max crit.
Yeah. I sent my blast at him, and I let the tendril crush him to death. Yeah.
That was a vivid.
Okay. Up next would be the tide.
As the priest is let go of the tentacle and crumples to the ground, I'm gonna catch him in my offhand.
Okay.
I had an intention, but sure. I'm just gonna throw my trident at the other guy.
What? He's doing it. He's doing it. He said he would never do it, but he's doing it. Oh, and it missed.
Goodbye, trident. I knew you well.
Alright, Finn, another death save. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Rough.
Move here and cast Dissonant Whispers on the bandit. I mean, this other thing. Not so vicious mockery.
Alright. He takes it. And, do you have anything else?
Nope. That's it.
One bandit remaining. He is just going to step over here and respond with a crossbow bolt at the not so vicious mockery. I think that's a miss.
11 hits.
Oh, okay. Take 8. And then Gareth.
If I walk my full move, I think it's like 15 up to here next to Finn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll go. I'll give him a heal.
All right. Heal for 9, Finn. And then Yaba.
Sunbolt.
That hits and kills the last of the bandits. Hooray. Okay. So with all of them dead, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna drop the priest and go pick up my trident.
I'm gonna...
What was that, Yama? You cut off there.
I just was walking over towards the priest. I'm actually gonna search the priest.
Okay. You, oddly enough, don't find anything on him. Like, you had heard that these guys were bandits, but they have no coin, no possessions of value. Just the weapons and materials that they had on them.
Could I search around their campsite?
Yes. And oddly enough, you don't find anything of value. Just their weapons and the materials they had on them.
So, just a trap, right? They intentionally called us here to try to kill us. That's pretty obvious.
Yama, do a perception check. As you go around the camp, searching body to body, hoping for a little bit of something to make this trip worthwhile, you notice that one of the bandits is breathing very shallowly.
I'm gonna kind of like shake him.
All right, he's still unconscious. I don't think using violence to wake him up is going to be effective.
Guys, there's still one that's not dead. He's just unconscious. We could take him back to the inn or something. Or we could stabilize him here if you want.
Well, let's tie him and wait for Garrett's prayer, and maybe we can bring him back to.
Drag him back to camp, to the All Shrine again.
No, he's not dead. So.
Oh yeah, right. He's still.
He's just unconscious. So. If you include him on your prayer, maybe he will get back to. But let's try to tie him.
I don't think he can. I think prayer is 6 people.
We can skip one of us.
Yeah, I don't need it.
All right.
So you're healing the unconscious bandit.
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure to hold him down.
No, I think Yama said he was going to tie him up, right?
Finn said that, yeah.
Did you tie him up?
Yeah.
Okay, so he wakes up, notices that he's been tied, says, "Let me go!"
Not yet. If you answer our questions, we might leave you alive. So be honest with us.
He just kind of looks at you warily.
So, who were you guys? What are you guys trying to do here? Aside from killing us, that's obvious.
Oh, I don't know. I signed on with mercenaries at Rivergard Keep. It was just a job, man. No offense.
Oh, okay. So you can tell us everything you know about that guy, the guy with the barnacles and everything.
I don't know anything. There's some strange guys there, but you know, I'm a mercenary. It's not my place to judge the others that are around. It's to get the job done and take my coin.
Where did you say that you met them at?
Rivergard Keep. We were hired by a man named Jolliver Grimjaw. But honest, that's all I know.
Okay. Could I make an insight check to see if he's lying?
Absolutely. You see no deception.
I say we should go there next, guys. Rivergard Keep.
Do we know how to get there?
I could tell you. Look, guys. I honestly, like, I'm trying to feed my family. Just, you have to let me go.
Oh, okay. If you tell us how to get there, we will leave you alone. No problem.
Oh, absolutely. It's here. Do you have a map or? I mean, I could take you there.
Do any of you guys have a map or somewhere you can write something like that?
We can just he can take us there, right?
Here, look,
Yeah.
look. It's not hard at all. Okay. Keep going southeast on the Cairn Road, right? Eventually, it's going to intersect the Desarin River. Just travel north along the river, and you'll find the keep. It's you can't miss it.
Okay.
Oh, good enough.
He holds his hands up, you know, with the ropes.
Okay.
We had a deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Where are you from, by the way?
Originally Neverwinter, but you know, I've traveled quite far from home because of you know, my work as a mercenary.
Okay, well, get a more honest job. Quit being a mercenary. Stop doing that.
He
Go work
looks
for
looks at the
Kraken.
six of you. He's like, "Aren't you mercenaries?
Not really.
Do you take odd jobs that can often be violent and end with several people's deaths for the coin?"
We're the Tide Pod.
Irony is lost on many of them. Don't waste your breath.
Yeah. Anyway, you can leave now. You go back to your family.
All right. He starts walking northwest towards Red Larch.
Is that really the best idea?
What?
Do you guys want to bring him along? I can just like maybe pay him a gold just to be sure.
Nah, I don't think he will help us at all. So let him leave.
Are we in a hurry, or can we sit down for a minute?
Yeah, we can sit down.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
I'm
need to play.
pretty beat up.
Okay, so you guys are gonna take a rest.
Yeah, short rest.
Alrighty. Not a problem. Ooh-wee. All right. So if you haven't already, go ahead and roll your hit dice. Is Song of Rest a free option? I'm pretty sure that he has to be using it, but I also think he said that he's always using it.
That's why I was just. And
Yeah,
it's,
just,
there's
you
no
just
cost.
roll the extra 2d6.
1d6.
1d6. That's what it said. It was a test. What?
It's just it. Never mind. It's just a weird math thing. Okay, I'm feeling much better.
Okay. So everybody's done with the rest. Are you ready to head out?
Yes, I am. I don't know about everyone else.
While we're all just sat down during the short rest, I'm just going to look over at Pikmin and mouth the word book.
Hold on.
That's all. I just want to make sure he remembers.
So let's go to the keep.
Guess not.
Yeah.
Alright,
Southeast then north, yeah.
Southeast to the river, then north, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Give me 1 second, because I got some things to do. Nope. Okay. Following the directions that the mercenary gave you, you're able to make your way down the road to the Desserin River. You begin to travel north along the river, and you eventually make your way, and you see, of course it's the other one. You see that there is a small castle overlooking the mighty river, which is a good half-mile wide at this point. You can see a gatehouse and then a keep standing atop a low bluff, and the walls are built up to the water's edge. On the riverbank, another low tower guards a boat basin where keelboats are moored. The keep seems old and worn, but you can also see new timbers and shingles, suggesting that repairs have been undertaken recently. A white banner with a blue gauntlet flies over the keep. And the front gate is currently closed.
Yeah, Tide, this might be your water coat, you know?
Well, why don't we just pop in and say hi?
Let's just say we're mercenaries looking for work.
Last time we tried talking to one of these guys, we were pretty beat up on that tower, and I'm pretty sure they already know our faces because they sent mercenaries to kill us. So going into the front door might not be a good idea.
The priests seem to recognize me. What if I just head up and see if they act hostile to me, you can all come in. If not, I'll let them know I have a group with me, and hopefully we'll be able to walk in.
Well, we can try that. I don't know if it will work, but
Only one way to find out.
So, what is the plan?
So I'm gonna wait for everyone else to like hide nearby, because I feel like that was something we forgot to do last time.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
yeah.
So all of us are gonna hide except Pat.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's move you over. Alright. So I know the rest of you are just kind of out in the open, but no, you're totes hiding. I get you. Alright. And you're just going to approach the front door?
This is the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to it.
Psst, guys!
Hiding.
I'm gonna hide right here.
Alright. So walking up to the very large wooden doors, you don't see any guards, right? There's nobody at the door, but they are fast shut ahead of you. And you see a large iron knocker hanging at the door.
I'm just gonna use the knocker. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. As you knock on the door, a moment goes by and nothing happens. But eventually, you see 4 bandits open the door. They're standing there with weapons drawn. And as they come up to you, they keep all of their swords and crossbows trained on you at all times, and they look at you and they say, what are you doing here?
I throw up both my hands. I was told there was mercenary work going around.
Yeah?
A man on the road near Red Larch told me I was a good fit.
Did he? What's his name?
I don't know. It was very brief. I think he tried to stick up my group. He let us go and said for me to come here.
Wait, if he tried to stick you up, why would he let you go? I don't know.
It was dark in a forest. He saw one look at me, said I looked like a good fit.
Make a deception check. Ooh-ee. All right. They kind of look at each other and they're like, all right. Maybe you should come inside. Talk to Jolly Grim. Hmm?
Sure. The rest of the caravan I was with isn't too far away. That they seemed interested as well. Do you think it'd be okay if I brought them in?
They kind of look at each other and they're like, I don't know. How many of you are there?
I don't know how many are interested in work. There's 7. I think there's 7 of them total, but that includes the merchant. So I can go and inquire and bring back 1 or 2 people that seem interested.
Where are they now?
They're just down the road, and I'm going to point south.
No. You bring out your whole group. I don't like this.
Okay. I'm going to very slowly walk south and find whoever decided to hide south.
Which looks like everybody except Gareth, who is right at the door. So
he's like, the door opens and he's just stood behind it.
Yeah, so one of the guys steps out and kind of watches you and you're like, hey, who's that?
Oh, he's a friend of mine. He wanted to make sure I didn't get shot at the front door.
Hands off the weapon. Don't do anything silly.
I imagine he just caught me just like with the mace raised, ready to swing down.
Ah!
This? It's nothing.
Alright, yeah, you feel free to let him in. I'll go grab everyone else.
Have we heard the whole conversation at this distance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and grab people. Make it look like I took longer than I did, because I don't think they'll be impressed if we were all 40 feet away from the main door. You know, like, I'll walk out of sight, stand around for about 2 minutes, and then...
Okay.
So the rest of the party is going to come up and join them now?
I'm going to point at Yama, Finn, and Gareth and be like, those 3 are the other guys who are assigned to guard. That guy over there with the red hair, he's the merchant. He hired us, to be honest, not for very much. And he's just sort of... I think he just wanted a cheap ride out of town.
Oh, really?
Pickman.
Yeah. Merchant, come over here.
Okay.
I think your guards have offered you up as a tithe to enter our keep.
Okay.
Here, hand over your coin.
Wait, I don't have any coin.
What kind of merchant would hire a full armed escort with no coin? Where are your wares?
I mean, I left them back at the town.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, just a really incompetent merchant coming through.
With a full armed escort. Damn. You're like...
Nobody thought it was profit.
Fine. I don't care anymore. Just all of you inside. You're coming with us. And the guards, they kind of step to the side, motioning that you should walk in front of them. And they let you in. They open up the doors. You can enter the keep. The main entrance is 2-story high gatehouse attached to a round tower. And as you enter into the keep, you can see that there are arrow slits looking out onto the grounds all inside. And you can see in the arrow slits there are guards stationed all along the top of the towers.
I don't feel so good, Tide.
Look, you said you wanted to leave town and pursue a better life as a mercenary. So unless we're gonna, become mercenaries, that's not gonna happen.
Alright, so just everybody hang still. I'll move you along and give you descriptions as you walk through the keep. After passing through the guardhouse, the area just inside the castle gatehouse consists of a small courtyard of bare dirt and tufts of wiry grass. A stable stands to the east, a gatehouse to the west, and the main yard of the castle lies to the north. The keep occupies the northern corner of the castle yard, and there are stone stairs near the keep that lead up to the top of the wall. You can also see here that there are multiple bandits that are positioned at the top of the wall, walking around keeping an ever-present watch. Okay. The bandits begin to lead you upwards. Right?
Right. You are leading us to Grimjaw, right?
They don't say anything. They just keep moving you forward. And then they bring you here. Yeah. Somehow I lost Finn.
Oh no.
Alright, so they bring you here, right? At the base of the steps that lead up to the wall here, and there's a set of doors on your left. They point to the double doors and they say, "In there, go."
I should go first. They just specifically say me.
I don't feel so good about it.
One of the bandits reaches forward and pushes open the double doors ahead of you, and you can see inside. One bandit enters, the other 3 kind of fall back and are waiting against the eastern wall. Correct answer, Finn. As you look in, you see this room is a great hall. It's two stories high, and there are stone stairs on both sides of the room. There are heavy double doors that lead east into the castle yard, and 2 interior doors open to the west. Arrow slits look out into the north and south. At the west end of the room, beyond the balcony, you see a large wooden chair sits behind a wide table littered with papers and discarded plates. A second table, this one long and furnished with benches, runs down the middle of the hall, and the walls are painted in green and blue, decorated with tattered banners showing nautical signs. And as you look here, you can see there are several people inside the chamber already. You can see a man who appears to be in charge. He is quite large, and he's dressed very, very nondescript, just wearing simple clothes. But despite the fact that his attire is quite plain, it's obvious that he is the leader. And the other man looks quite odd. He has a bluish hued skin, and you see that he has tattoos resembling tentacles and tendrils that climb up the sides of his arms. And as you enter, he eyes the 6 of you very warily. So they just kind of look up at all of you, and he looks to the bandits and he says, "What is the meaning of this? Why have you interrupted me?" And the bandit kind of gestures his hand to all of you who should be inside the room, and says, "They asked about joining us, sir." The man looks to the six of you. "Really? Joining us? This is quite unusual. We usually don't have people that will actively seek us out. Tell me, what purpose? Why do you wish to join our merry little band?"
Well, I assume these guys are just looking for some coin. There was talk about, I don't know, robbing that one, but I was told I'd look a good fit.
No. I think you have a gross misinterpretation of what it is we do here. Yes, we do hire a large amount of mercenaries. It's always important to bolster one's ranks when you are performing such a grand undertaking. But we are not robbers or thieves. We are actually trying to curb the robberies and thefts in the area. And me and my men, we monitor traffic in the area. And when we hear of roving bands of thieves and the like, we eliminate them before they can pose too much of a threat.
Then you need to have a word with the guards you have at the front door, because they tried to mug him.
No. I think you are mistaken again. Surely you didn't expect to enter into our keep without offering some kind of tithe or payment? We are extremely busy, and resources are limited.
I kind of raise my hand. I'm shaking. Do you guys have like a washroom or something?
I'm sorry?
I'm not feeling too good. The trip here is...
You're just gonna have to suck it up, my lad. I think you'll be fine.
But yeah, my name's Tide. We ran into one of your bands in the forest near Red Larch, and they said I looked a good fit. I thought I'd bring everyone.
Well, you all look like you could be of use to us. Why? I mean, I still don't really understand. How did you find out about us?
We were traveling through the forests, and we encountered a group of, I assume, your hired hands, led by some guy in sort of like a coral getup with some kelp. I don't know what he originally tried to do.
But I think you guys may have neglected the two Reavers that are sitting at the table there. You know, the same guys that you encountered out on the road.
He had some bodyguards that were wearing the exact same regalia as these two, and he told us I looked a good fit, and we made our way here.
Really? He kind of stands up and is looking you over. He kind of walks up to Tide, and he kind of looks at like your fins, your scales. He's like, right. He steps back, takes a long pause, and then he sits back in the throne, and he kind of steeples his finger and he looks over you. It's like, alright, I think you may be useful, so I will allow you to stay. we have a series of bunks. You're welcome to help yourselves. I hope you find our accommodations to your liking.
And I assume there'll be some kind of introduction of what we're expected to do around here later.
Well, it's very simple. If you are joining us here at Rivergard Keep, the only thing that you have to do is obey my commands without question. You have to trust. In any military organization or mercenary group, discipline is key. Knowing when to follow commands is absolutely paramount, as we cannot function as a unit if we have divisiveness among the ranks.
Understood. We'll go check out our bunks, and I'm gonna turn around and like look at Yama. I think this one is a little out of breath. He's really strong. He's just not great at talking to new people.
Fair enough. I shall see you later, I suppose. And then he turns back to the blue-hued man next to him, starts gesturing to all the things on the table.
I'll push Yama out and go find wherever these bunks are meant to be.
Okay. Most of the guards remain behind, but one of them says, "Here, I'll show you where to go." And he is going to take you here, just directly to the south. What is everybody else doing during this time? Just listening quietly?
Jittering. Shaking uncontrollably.
Just following the plan.
Alright. So the bandit, he says, "Here, this is a common area. We don't have like set bunks per se. You just kind of get in where you can fit in. But you're welcome to use any bed that is available."
Okay.
Well, go on then. You said you were tired.
I push Yama through the door.
You see the large grouping of people that are just kind of sitting around on the bunks and beds, kind of turn and look at you. One of the Reavers, another female. You're starting to notice all the Reavers are female. She kind of looks up and says, "Oh, hello. You're new here."
I think Gareth needs help finding his way to where we are.
Follow me.
Yeah, we're the new guys. We're gonna go in this corner and sort out our belongings. Don't mind us. I'm gonna go in this corner.
Okay, so you guys are gonna kind of huddle around in the corner?
We will get to know you very quickly. It's just we need to take inventory of what we have.
One of the Reavers walks up to Tide, and she's kind of lovingly strokes your fishy scales. Says, "I should hope we get to know you."
I'm really sorry, but I don't swing that way.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you like fish sticks?
Like I'm sort of like back of my hand, just like push her hand off me. It's like it's okay. I'd really rather you didn't.
Yama is frozen in fear.
It's in the center of the room.
There's people everywhere.
With a hushed tone. Okay, Pikmin. I got us in. Now you do your thing.
I'm not going to speak out loud, but I'm going to talk to Tide. I'm not sure what you mean here. There are a lot of things that could go wrong here. Find a way to talk to me coded.
What?
So I'm speaking to him telepathically.
There you go. I was like, wait, you want to speak in code, but can't you talk in his head?
No, I'm telling him to respond to me and like find some way to communicate with me without bringing suspicion.
I'm gonna wait to see what everyone else does first, I guess. I'm curious at everyone else's reaction to being in a room with that 4 million cultists is.
4 million. All right. Well, we know Yama is having a nervous breakdown, right? Go ahead. Okay, fine, then don't. Gareth?
I don't know. I'll just take a buck.
So, lady, can you show me somewhere where I can wash my face? And because the guy over there, and I point to Yama, I think he needs to calm down a little bit. And
well, most of us just wash up in the Desarin. Head out the door, down the road to the east. You'll see some stairs that go right to the banks of the river. You could probably wash there.
Okay. Wait me, Yama.
He just ran.
Calm down. Let's go to the river.
So walking down to the riverbank, you are able to see... Sorry, I'm trying to find it. The eastern wall here juts out into the river, forming a good-sized basin, which a couple of boats are currently floating. There's a wide gap in the southeast wall that provides access to the river, although it's blocked by a heavy chain. A 20-foot tall bluff of rock and earth separates the landing and a nearby tower from the rest of the grounds. To the north, a wide stream flows out of the cave mouth into the boat basin, and there's an iron grate that blocks access to the stream. So you can access the water, but even here, it's kind of like you see there's a chain that blocks access to the harbor. There's a grate that prevents, going underneath to the north. But you can get down into the water at least.
I can't do this. It's just too many people.
Calm down, take a breath. You'll be here for a while until you calm down. So take your time.
As you begin to tread into the water, you see that there's some crew members on the boat across from you that are eyeing you suspiciously.
I wave to them, say, "We're new here."
People.
Calm down.
Eventually, the man that is dressed in captain's finery kind of creeps up to the edge of the boat. Hey there! What are you doing?
The guy here is a little nervous, so he's taking a breath, and that's it.
Nervous?
Yeah,
What are you
he
nervous
is not-
about?
He is not so good around new people,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll tell you what. Why don't the two of you come aboard my vessel, and I'll welcome you to the crew with a game of cards and some liquor. We'll have a great time.
Do you want to go there, Yama?
Sure. Just farther away.
Come on, it won't be so bad.
Yes, sure. Just you'll have to walk around to the north here, and then I'll meet you on the dock.
Okay.
Wait. Could I just take the easy route? Okay, now.
Yes, you could. Yeah. But I mean, Finn will still have to walk around. Do you want to leave Finn?
No.
No. Okay. Walking around to the boat, you get a closer look at the person who is in front of you, and you see that this is another man with brilliant blue-hued skin and long black hair, wearing a captain's hat and clothing. He gives you a very low bow. He says, "I am Shoalar Quanderel, and I am the captain of this vessel. This is the blessed boat the River made, and it is my finest pleasure to get the chance to meet you." And he kind of gestures behind him to a halfling that is sitting nearby, and the halfling wearing a very grim expression, right? Looks very, very glum and is carrying a very large mace for such a small being. This is Pick. He's my first mate, and I'm sure he's very glad to meet you too. And Pick just kind of just snarls at you.
He seems friendly. I'm Finn, and this guy here is Yama. You can see he's a little bit nervous, but he's a good guy.
Well, Yama, do you guys like to play cards? We are always looking for new victims. I mean, people to play with.
I think I can play one round.
Yeah.
And see how it goes.
I'll give it a try. I never really did cards back then, so.
Here, come on in. Have a seat. And he starts to walk onto the boat and into the cabin down below. All right, before we finish up here, let's go back to the rest of the group. So the rest of the group is just kind of hanging out in the bunk, right?
Can I just move here and use my enthralling performance to kind of distract the group?
Sure. Distract them to what end, though? Like, just to get their attention on you?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what are you doing?
I'll play my flute.
Equal to your charisma modifier. What's your mod?
4.
So 4 of them are paying attention to you.
Yes.
And you get to choose who they are. So which 4?
I guess the 4 closest to Pikmin and Tide.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Them guys. I'm not gonna make them. Yeah. What's your save DC?
I believe it's 14.
Screw it. We'll use those numbers. All right. So they all fail. They're charmed and they're kind of cheering and they're bobbing their head as they listen to your tune, and they are definitely not paying attention to Pikmin and Tide. So, Pikmin and Tide, you have some relative privacy since everyone in your immediate vicinity is not paying attention to you.
just because of how all the description was going out, we were having a conversation, so this is cover for that.
Right. So what's your conversation?
No, we already had it. I was whispering to him, and if he agreed or disagreed with what I was saying, he would tap once or tap twice.
Where is this conversation?
It was in whispers.
We didn't want to distract you from your wonderful moment with Yama.
What fucking good does that do? Because neither me or the viewers get to see it. We're all out of the loop.
Alright, Pikmin, from the top.
I'll just copy paste.
That also works. But seriously, can you, in the future, not talk in my head? It's really weird.
Talking into your head, no promises. This is very convenient for me.
I'm gonna go... While everyone seems to be distracted, I'm just gonna sneak out for some fresh air. It's a little crowded in here. Feel free to follow me. We might be able to find somewhere a little more private.
I don't really like how he said private, but I'm going to follow.
I know, I also got it, but that sounded real creepy.
Okay. So now what are you guys doing?
I want to find... I just want to have I want to have a little walk around and just see if I can find somewhere that isn't, like, heavily observed. Like, not, like, somewhere where we're obviously trying to hide, but somewhere where we could just, sit down and not be within earshot of anybody.
Well, that's where you were before. Rob created a distraction. Nobody could hear you.
Alright, fine, we're going over here by this wall.
Fuck.
I don't think we should actually ally with these people. I just want to see what their long game plan is. They're clearly not the good guys. They tried to kill us on the road.
Well, I thought that much was obvious. But yes, we haven't been learning a whole lot from our whole kick down doors and ask questions to corpses.
And also, this seems pretty drab. And I was hoping we'd get a chance to have a look around more, maybe find out what they were talking about in that room when we arrived.
Well, I don't have any great strategies at the moment. It's hard enough moving around. How many do you think you've seen? 20? 20 people we've passed already?
High teens, low 20s. How about you just relay the information you gave me to Gareth doing your weird, and I'm gonna tap on my skull.
You know you're the only one who knows I can do that. I don't...
Yeah, maybe it's time
That's great
to
to
give
share.
up.
We'll see what happens.
And how long do you think we can stay here? Like, given that somehow we don't get spotted, how long are you willing to stay here? A week?
I think we're going to be found out within the day. I can't believe we made it this far.
Yeah, same. I'm just gonna sit down by this wall and enjoy the relative quiet.
I mean, this guy did put a hit on us, so he has to know something. So I don't know. Is he 2 steps ahead of us, or are we 2 steps ahead of him for the moment?
Well, maybe he's got a higher up who put a hit on us. You don't know. The guy with the weird blue skin, he didn't really say much. Maybe there's more people like that somewhere around. We haven't exactly explored this entire place.
Well, we could.
Do you think that'd be fine of us just walking around?
We could just blame it on being new.
Pick a building. Let's motion to the few rooms I can see.
Let's go north.
You first.
Okay.
Are those arrow slits or doors?
Those are windows. They're blue.
I'm gonna take a peek in the
Those are
window.
windows. Looking into the window, you see it looks like a chapel. You see wooden pews facing a large altar in the west end of the room. No idol hints at what deity is venerated here, but you see a crude symbol painted on the wall above the altar, resembling an X with a horizontal bar linking the bottom limbs. You also see several straw pallets lie near the chapel door.
I'm guessing that's the symbol we saw. Yep.
Is there anyone in there?
Yeah. Can't you see through the window?
No.
Really? Yeah. Those are... Oh, yeah, they block line of sight. Through the window... That one's funny. Because they're not supposed to block line of sight. Through the window, you can see that there are several people in the room kind of kneeling down in prayer. 2 Reavers, like you had seen before, and a priest, almost clothed identical to what you had seen attack you on the road.
Well, okay. I'm gonna keep rotating around. Are these double doors opened or closed?
They're closed.
Perfect. And this door?
Also closed. If it
I'm
was
gonna
if it was
take a-
open, you could see in there.
Take a quick listen.
You're several gruff voices speaking in a language I'm going to assume you can't understand.
Maybe?
Nope, you don't understand it.
Okay.
It's very harsh, guttural tones.
I'm gonna put your ear to the door. Do you understand what they're saying?
Do I?
What, can you like your languages so I don't have to open your sheet? Nope.
I know many languages. It sounds like 2 pigs. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a break from you guys for a minute. Rav and Gareth are the only ones left still in the bunks. Rav, are you going to continue to entertain the party here? Or, I mean, you see the other 2 just kind of slink away.
I suppose I played for the minute or so and stopped.
Okay. And then what do you do after that? Well, I'll tell you what. After you finish, the 4 that you had managed to charm, they come up and they're clapping you on the shoulders. It's like, oh, that was wonderful, man. Like, I've never heard such exquisite playing before. Could you do
Sure, maybe later.
No, come on. Like, it's been so long since we've heard music here.
I'm sure it has, but now is not the time.
Come on, what better do you have to do?
Well, explore this place for once.
What? What do you mean?
We just arrived here. I have no idea what this place is made of.
Well, just hunker down. It'll be time for the evening meal soon, and then I'll show you. Yeah, I'll be your personal tour guide, says the bandit that's trying to convince you to continue playing.
I will punch him in the face.
What?
No.
What?
All right, go ahead and roll a d20 for your melee attack. All right, the attack. What's your strength?
-1.
Oh, so you rolled a 6. He just kind of steps out of the way. He's like, "Hey!" Making an attack against him will break the charm. I don't know what you're doing. He just kind of points. He's like, "Get him!" And the bandits just swarm you immediately.
There's still 3 that are supposed to act against that.
No. They're charmed by you. They think you're friendly, but that doesn't mean they're going to do something stupid like attack one of their comrades when they're way outnumbered. Yeah. So they're just gonna surround. They don't hit you. They don't strike you, but the remaining 7 bandits just all kind of pile on you and pin you to the ground. And they're like, "What should we do with him?" "I don't know. He's crazy. I say we tie him up and throw him in the storage room until he calms down." And they all just, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea." And so they're just gonna kind of bind you with rope, and then they open the door and they throw you inside and just leave you on the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, and as they all just kind of walk away, a lot of the bandits are like, brushing their hands off, and the last bandit in the room is like, if you can't play nice, then we'll just leave you in here. We'll come back in a couple hours, see if you've calmed down, buddy. And then you have to keep playing that flute. That was really wonderful. And he just kind of trails off as he closes the door.
So,
yeah, Gareth.
Yeah, I don't know what came over him.
They're all just kind of eyeing you suspiciously. They're like, "Your friend is very, very strange. Where did you say you were from again?"
Well, I'm from Red Larch.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, who's up for a game of cards?
We got some time before the evening meal. And they just kind of start sitting on the ground and they start to deal. Speaking of cards, let's check on our guys on the boat.
Who's winning?
No one's winning. Because... let me see. Rose. Alright. So Sholendar, he starts shuffling the deck. He's like, "It's just gonna be me and you two, right? Pick is just, he's got other business to attend to. Although he doesn't. How did I grab that? He doesn't really do anything. He just kind of goes off to the side of the cabinet and watches the game. And Sholendar is like, "All right, now here's how we play things, okay? First, you have to drink. And then after you drink, all right, will you stop messing with the cards? Like, for fuck's sake. Never mind. He's like, first you drink, then we're going to play. Simple game. Whoever gets the highest number wins. And I'll have you know, I'm quite good. Quite good."
Okay, so what drink you guys have? Because I don't drink alcohol.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's poisonous to me. You know.
You're
right?
drinking. You'll be fine. That's a weak excuse. and he starts pouring this thick amber liquid into cups in front of you.
Oh boy.
I know it.
Okay. Here we go. And I take a drink.
Drink too.
Okay. It is very powerful, very potent stuff, and immediately you can feel the effects. And he kind of looks and smiles, and he's like, "Yeah, right, that's the good stuff."
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
All right. So he gives each of you 2 cards, right? And as he does, he's like, all you have to do is beat me. If your cards are better than mine, you win. So let's put your money on the table before you look at your cards. Put your money on the table.
Okay, so
10 gold. 10 gold.
10 gold. Okay.
Yep.
I'll put 10 gold on the.
I'll match his bet.
Yep. And he puts 20 gold on the table to match each of you. And then he flips up his cards, and he's got 2 face cards, a queen and a jack.
So I show him my cards too.
You got a 6 and a 7,
On my card.
a 2 and an ace. And he's like, "Oh man, it's just bad luck. It's bad luck here." And he scoops up all your coins. He's like, "All right, let's do it again, man. Let's do it again."
I got 4 gold.
4 gold.
I don't even know if I have any more gold, to be honest.
Oh. All right. Well, we don't have to gamble then. We'll just drink. Here, and he pours another glass.
Oh no, please no.
Drink, and he slams it down in front of you.
But I'm not used to it.
Okay, I'll take another drink.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys to do here?
What do we do?
Yeah.
You see him hold the shot glass back up to his mouth, and he just kind of dribbles all the liquor back into the glass. He's like, we interrogate those foolish enough to come to our establishment. And then as he says this, Pick shuts the door to the cabin and locks it.
Hey, man.
What?
So why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Could I?
To be honest, I don't know. I just following the fisherman.
Same with him.
The fishman. Who was that?
Yeah, he says he's a human, but I believe he's not a human because he has fins, you know, right?
Yeah, he's what do you call it? The China.
Shish, como é que é?
Are they acting aggressive?
No, they're not attacking you. They're not. They're just kind of listening to your incoherent ramblings, right?
Can we go back to drinking, please?
Sure. And he pours out another glass for each of you.
I don't think I can take one more.
Are you sure?
I lift it up and I kind of like drink, and I kind of give it to him.
You know, I'm feeling sleepy already. I'm not so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so, can you tell me then, why did one of our spies see you out at the Feathergale Spire?
Could we stop with the questions and just drink?
At this point, you see Pick is grabbing his mace and starting to look questioningly towards the two of you.
Can I cast Charm Person on both of them? Because I have to cast at the second level.
You don't have spell slots.
I don't need spell slots. It's Infernal Legacy.
Yeah, which lets you cast it on one humanoid.
Charm Person at a second. And doesn't that let you target it at a second person?
What level do you cast it at with your Infernal Legacy?
2.
I think you might be able to do that. Charm a humanoid. You can target one additional creature. Wow. Yep. Okay. What's your save DC?
10. 50-50 chance right here.
Well, no, it's not 50-50. Because they would have their bonuses.
Oh no.
If I can get his stupid sheet to open. Alright. So, you cast Charm Person, and what do you say to them?
Well, let's just keep drinking, friend. Like, I just want to have a fun time. Like, it's
Alright.
nice being there.
So the halfling continues to advance with his mace, and you see him getting ready to strike. But Shoalar kind of puts his hand out and says, whoa, there's no need for that, Pick. Put it away. Put it away. And he kind of just looks at the two of you. He's like, you guys aren't bad guys, right? Maybe I have been a little bit too extreme with all the questions. And he just kind of opens up the door to the cabin and stands there holding it open. He says, you can go. You can go. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Just know that I don't go far. We have to do this again sometime.
Have a good day. And I'll leave. Come on, Finn.
What?
I kind of just grab his arm. I start trying to drag him out the door.
Oh, okay, that's good. Thank you for your hospitality.
Alright, so as you guys make your way back to the bunk, it's Pikmin and Tide.
So do we see them drunkenly wander back from the boat?
From your vantage point, yes, you would see them drunkenly walking around in the middle of the courtyard.
Oh, that can't be good. They're both lightweights.
Let's continue this another time, and
Come on, Finn.
I'm gonna just stumble over to them and make sure they make it back okay.
Okay, so everybody's going back to the bunk? As the four of you enter the bunk room, you can see Gareth is nervously surrounded by a bunch of bandits hunched over playing cards, and Rav is suspiciously absent.
Oh, you guys been playing cards? Let's do the deal, man.
Rob's in the closet, don't worry.
I always have my suspicions.
Someone had to say it.
What are we playing?
All right. After a while, the guards all start looking out the window, and they're like, "Oh, really should be getting along. It's getting kind of dark. I'm sure that that the evening meal will be prepared soon. Should we check on that one guy? And then they open
Check
up
on
the
who guy?
door to the side room, showing Rob just kind of tied up, bound and gagged, laying there.
Oh, hey, Rob.
He's fine.
He's fine. Nobody wants to untie him? Sure.
I assumed Gareth was.
Should we?
I'll head in and go to untie him.
What do I see in this room?
In that room, you see it is a storage area. There are weapon racks along the walls that hold spears. You see barrels full of crossbow bolts and arrows standing near the door. There are open chests in the middle of the room containing suits of leathery armor. And the most unusual item in this armory are the shields. They are made of beaten copper and fashioned into the shape of crab shells.
So we're eating fruit?
Yeah, you see a lot of the bandits begin to file off, and they make their way to a room on the north end of the castle. They collect a small pouch, they bring it back to the bunk, and when they open it, you see that they have like salted fish and what looks like algae and seaweeds that have been peppered to make, digestible.
I think I got some rations. I'll fix.
Where do you guys get this stuff from?
From the river. Wait, what stuff? What are we talking about?
The seaweed and stuff.
Oh, from the river.
Sure, I wasn't aware that kind of stuff grew around here.
You weren't aware that fish grew from the river?
I was thinking more like the kelp and all that, but it's fine.
Yeah, you have to swim to the bottom, but then you can pull it out pretty easily.
It's fine. For the rest of the day, I'm just gonna try and be as inconspicuous as possible, and give non-answers to anyone who asks me questions. Otherwise, Tide's looking to finding a bunk and settling in for the night.
Okay.
When there seems like an opportune moment, I'm going to try to talk to Yama since Finn is passed out.
All right. Yama. Is this like regular?
No. I just out loud. So, I guess, yes, regular. Yama, I didn't know you were a drinker. Where did you, who gave you some booze?
Nice guy in the south there. He's in the ship and he played cards. He asked about Tide.
Did he?
Yeah.
What did he ask about?
I don't know. He was saying something about like suspicious people or like a spy, and there was like what you call it, like the guy had a mace, and then like I just talked to him, and we drank a little, and it was a fun time.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I had a lot to drink. Tell me a little bit quietly about this spy.
He said like we were the and he said like about suspicious people, like and he said that we were. He said like interrogating. It's a blur. It was fun.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you just lie down for a minute then?
Yeah.
Did anyone else perceptibly hear that?
Besides him and his.
No, I was asking that of the DM.
Oh.
That conversation?
Yeah.
Tide is reasonably close, as is Gareth.
Yeah, Ty, why do you think you're a fish?
That's a strange question. Because I'm not a fish?
But you are, you're a Triton, and they speak like fish.
I look odd, but that's because I was born by the sea. My mum and dad are humans, my uncle was a human. I lived in a human family.
Yeah, but I grew up in a monastery with lots of humans. That doesn't mean I'm a human.
Were either of them your parents?
I never knew.
As you guys are having this conversation, one of the crashing wave priests enter into the room. He steps inside. He kind of looks around the bunk, and you see a lot of the bandits kind of like get real quiet and hushed as he enters. And then he looks to the Tide. And he says, You've been invited to a regal feast with administration. Please gather your belongings. Come with us.
Do I get a +1?
I don't. It's not up to me. I am but a messenger.
Sure, I guess. I'm gonna take the small bag of what I own. I'll be back in a couple of hours, I assure you.
No, don't do it.
You should really get to sleep, Yama.
Oh, you don't tell me.
I walk out the door.
As he's passing, I'll use telepathy. We've been had, it sounds like. They picked two easy targets and got them drunk, and then they talked about a spy. They're on to us.
I don't think I should do that.
You know, you
should go to bed.
Alright.
No,
The priest takes you into that chapel you had seen earlier. And as he pulls you in, the two Reavers and that large blue-skinned man that you had seen earlier are standing there. They as you enter, they smile ear to ear, and they say, "It is him." And the guy walks forward and he kind of puts his hands on both of your shoulders. He says, "The prophecy is correct. Malmos has come to us."
Sorry, who do you think I am?
It's not who do I think you are. You are Malmos. Do you not remember your name?
No, my name's Tide.
No. That's the title that those filthy land dwellers gave you. Your true name is Malmos. You are a child of the sea, and you are the key to unlocking the elemental prince. Come. We will feast in your honor tonight.
This is a lot of information. Where are we going?
Into the chambers here. And he kind of gestures behind him, and they've set up a table in the back of this chapel, and on it you see a great many delicacies: oysters, scallops. There's shrimp and crab, several different types of fish that have been all exquisitely cooked and seasoned, and as before, many different types of seaweed and kelp. And he's like, please help yourself.
Thinking back to crumble bread. Yeah, sure, I'm Malmos. I'm gonna head over and just start stuffing my face. So, I don't remember a lot. Care to fill me in?
I'm afraid we've told you everything that we know. It has been our mission to locate Malmos, and you undoubtedly meet his description. He has been a legend among our group for quite some time. A child of the sea that was lost to a human settlement, was raised amongst the humans, who was forced to fight for their amusement and has become a great warrior. Tell me, is that not you?
There's little bits I'd like to argue against, but I guess in broad terms, that does explain me a little. But I really... my mum and dad are human, I'm not a fish.
That is a lie. That is a lie that they fed to you. You just need to be reprogrammed so you can see the truth.
I'm a little scared of what that word means.
He says, do not worry. Tonight we feast and drink in your honor. And in the morning we will take you far from here so that you can meet your true calling.
I guess if I was someone that important, it would make sense to why I have an entourage collected around me to follow me around.
He waves his hand dismissively. He says, they are of no consequence.
Are you sure? I actually kind of like, well, the majority of them.
My child. And he once again grabs you by the shoulders. You must leave your old life behind. They cannot follow where you will go.
Tide's gonna sit down and enjoy the feast. And just... This is a lot to think about. How about... Well, you're gonna come find me in the morning, so... I guess this is a pretty big piece of information to sleep on.
Disco, thanks for the host, buddy. Appreciate you. He's like, oh, yes, but of course. If you'd like, I can arrange for more... for better accommodations, more befitting your high stature.
The bunks are pretty uncomfortable. Where would they be?
Well, you'll sleep near me in the quarters for the higher ups of the group. You'll have personal attendants and all the comforts that we can provide.
Can I bring some of my friends with me?
No. They will, as I've said, my child, you must leave your old life behind. And he kind of shakes his head in frustration. I think that they might have had more use to us, but this is the third time you've referenced them, and I just can't I don't see there being any other way.
Fine. Let's go and...
No. It's too late. Obviously, your connection to those land dwellers is too great. And I'm afraid the only way for you to truly be free is if we sever that connection completely. And he kind of he begins to raise his hand, and he makes a sweeping gesture towards the bunks. Bring them to me. They are to be executed in the morning.
I spent a lot of time trying to find this place, and sure, if that's what you need.
Okay.
Like, sure.
So, while that's happening, the rest of the party's just kind of hanging out in the bunk. What are you guys doing while after he disappears?
I am sleeping.
Pikmin is going to position himself and just kind of mingle a little bit, nervously waiting.
Right. So people are mingling, waiting, right? And then eventually the priest come crashing back in, and he looks around the room at all the bandits, and he says, "We no longer have need of them. Collect them all, store them, and they are to be ritually executed in the morning as a sacrifice to free Malmos from his previous life."
As he says that, can I cast a spell?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh, I would very much like to. Seeing that the gig is up, Pikmin is going to turn and drop the scarf from his eye, and he's going to cast a new spell that he hasn't used before.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, I wish this could have gone another way, but I'll have you meet someone instead. And I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Arms of Hadar. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and get that turn order up. Let's have everybody roll initiative except the Tide.
So that should hit all of the bandits near me and that one Reaver and not any of my party.
So wait, where's the... Where are you?
It's 10-foot radius centered on me.
Right. Yeah, that's actually great positioning.
Great spot.
Yeah, everybody except the party. We need everybody in the initiative tracker. Finn.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Seems...
You didn't click on your token.
It's because I'm sleeping.
Yeah, so that whole black portal thing opens out beneath me, and tons of tendrils spring in every direction.
Okay, that's nice. Right now, we're getting initiative sorted, so please be patient. Crushing Wave. This guy. And then let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's everybody. Okay. And now let's resolve Arms of Hadar. They all make strength saves. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what do we have here? They don't have disadvantage. 13, 10, 9, 15, 11, 5, 17. So all failed but 2. So they are going to take 11 each, which... Ooh-wee. Dead. 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 And the other two take half. Okay, so that was how combat opened. And then we can carry on. Give me one more second. Yeah, cool. All right. So first one in the combat tracker is going to be the Reaver. Right there. There we go. All right. So seeing. Oh, she forgot to take her damage. Oh, she forgot to make her roll for her damage. Okay, let's do that first then. She failed. She takes 11. Was it 11? Yeah, it was. Takes 11 and can't take reactions. Coolio. All right. After seeing this monstrosity, right? All these tendrils come out and just almost annihilate everyone within the room. She is going to charge forward, and she is going to slash at you with that longsword that she had. And 16?
Nope.
Yeah, your AC is what, 17? Okay.
Yep.
So that is a miss. Do I have any other? There is another Reaver right here. She is also going to charge at you, completely ignoring Gareth standing next to her. Gareth, so you can make a opportunity attack if you'd like. That is a miss.
That's a miss.
She slashes at you as well. Also misses. Okay. Reaver. That is the two of them. Okay. And then Pikmin, it's your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and cast. There we go. So we need 2 strength saves from the Reavers. Pass. Fail. And then we have 2 bandits as well. Fail and 15. Your DC is 16, right?
Yep.
Alright, so both the bandits fail. Both the bandits fail. One passes, 7 damage. So pass and fail. Neither of them can take reactions this round. Okay. Any other actions?
The Reavers can't take reactions right now?
Yes, because the one failed the first time, the second one failed the second time.
And I'll back up and kick Yam, like kick him out of the way, walking over.
Okay. Gareth, you are up.
I'll rush up to this guy.
Okay.
I try to mace the bandit.
Mace the bandit. Oh, that's a good hit. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, anything after that?
That's it.
Alright, the priest will take his turn now. And he... This is a different priest. First thing he's going to do is he's going to throw an ice knife at Yama.
I catch that.
It's a spell, not a project. Well, I guess it is a projectile. Good luck with that. All right, 17 hits you.
Dang it.
No, you can't. It is a ranged spell attack. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't catch spells. It has to be a projectile. All right, so you're gonna take the 9 piercing, and then it's going to explode for 8 cold, hitting both of you. Yeah, you need to make a dex save to try and avoid it. Pikmin fails, take 8. Yama also fails, take 8. And then Finn is unconscious. Nobody woke him up. I'll tell you what, Finn. Make what would this be? Wisdom. Make a wisdom save. See if all the noise wakes you up. Yeah, perception. Okay. Right? Are you a light sleeper? Or, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. How do we? Hey, you woke up.
Okay. Let me take this off. Okay. So Finn will wake up, and then he sees the mess that this is, and then he jumps on the other bed and try to attack the woman.
That is a miss.
And then runs to here. And can I jump out of this window?
Like through the glass?
Yes.
Sure.
Then I'll do that.
Okay, so
jump through the...
So you burst through the glass pane in the window. You jump to the other side. You take 4 slashing damage from the shards that have fallen at you. But you do make it outside. And you can see up to the north, you see there are 4 guards that are looking down at you.
Then I'll bonus action dash and move to down here. And that's it.
Yama.
Throw a sunbolt at a wounded Reaver.
That's a hit.
And I'm gonna flurry of blows and throw 2 at the
Okay. Both hit. Well, yeah. Okay, both hit. Finished.
That is it.
Rav.
I'm not bound anymore, right?
No. Because I thought it was Gareth cut you free. No, Tide cut you free. Before he got whisked away.
Okay, I will move here and try to hide underneath a table or something.
Stealth check, please. 12. I think you're hidden. I just have to check. Yes, you have successfully hidden from the enemies.
Yeah, I did something.
Okay. The bandits will take their turn. These 4 are going to travel here. And you can see them standing outside the door now behind the priests. And they're all just going to fire a volley of arrows into the room. 1, 2, 3. 3 on Gareth, 1 on... Who is left? Pikmin's hiding down there. I'll put him there, so positioning is better. I guess I don't have to pick on Gareth so much. We'll do 2 on Gareth, 2 on Pikmin. Okay. Gareth. Why is it? Don't whisper me. Both miss. I rolled a 9 and a 6. 2 Pikmin. 11, 16, both miss. Super duper robe. Alright, then the Reavers will get to take a turn. Neither of them are dead, so they are going to run forward. And attack Yama and Pikmin.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Yama!
That hit.
Alright, take 4. You don't wear armor, right? Yeah.
No.
So that means I roll an extra D... What is it? D10. Wait, you're at 1? Why am I rolling? Yeah, good night. It's okay, I put a period in front of it, like a dummy. Second one, attacking Pikmin. Misses. Horribly. And then Pikmin, it'll be your turn again.
I'm gonna blast the one that tried to take a swing at me.
Alright, well, and she dies.
And I'm gonna move here. That's it.
Alright, Gareth.
Nice. I keep missing.
Yeah, that's miss. Finish?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, the priest will take his turn again. And this time... he is going to point a finger at Pikmin, and he says, "Kneel! You will stop this foolishness at once!" As he tries to cast Hold Person. So I need a wisdom save.
What kind? Oh, okay.
Okay, you managed to resist the effects of the spell. Finn.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry?
So, internet gone duped here.
It's not just you.
Can you move here? Oh, okay. So, okay, I'm going to take out my bow.
Mm-hmm.
And I will recite the oath against the priest and attack him. That's it.
Okay. So that is a hit. 13, 19. That is a hell of a hit. And then you're finished, right?
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash to here, and that's it.
Alright. Yama is down. Need a death save. Okie dokie. Rob?
I'll move here and try to stab with my rapier.
Do you have advantage?
Was hidden.
Oh, duh. Of course you do. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, the bandits, they're going to move into the room. This one can't quite... Oh, yeah, they can go this way. What up, Gareth? How you feeling right now?
Not so good.
Feeling pretty good? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like you get hit for 6.
Yes, 6.
I'm sorry, 5. There is one more. Ha! Make that total of 10.
Got it.
Then we have one Reaver still standing. So Rav just kind of came out, gave her a little poke with the rapier, right? However, this Reaver has seen Pikmin unleash devastating amounts of magic. So she is going to choose to walk away from Rav and continue trying to attack Pikmin. Rav, if you'd like to take an opportunity attack, you may do so.
Rah.
That's it? Rah. Oh, it's a miss. She's too distracted by that backstab to actually land a freaking hit against Pikmin. Alright, Pikmin, you're up.
Oh, because I'm in melee, so
Yes.
yeah, so 11 misses.
11 misses. Gareth?
I'll cast Shield of Faith as bonus on myself.
Alright. So your
Should've done
AC is
that
what, 20?
earlier. 20, yeah.
Okay. And then?
Then I'll try to finish off the priest.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Alright, so let me take that away. And then let's roll on the crit table. You kick your target's weapon out of their hands. So after hitting them, you manage to come back and you do a little spinny move and bam! You kick his staff away from him. And being disarmed from his arcane focus, it puts him at a great disadvantage. And now it's his turn. So you see, panicking, right? He is going to take the disengage action. And he is going to try and run. Alright, Finn?
Finn will move here, not see the priest anymore, and then he will continue. And now that he sees him, he will use his bonus action to dash to here, and then he use his bow again. Phew.
And that will hit and kill the priest.
Yay. And then I'll move back to here, and that's it.
Something funky going on. Alrighty, after that, Yama. Okay, so that's 1 and 1. Rav?
Okay, let's try a fairy fire on the group around Gareth.
Okay. So what do they need? Deck saves? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's your DC? Higher than an 8, right?
It's 14.
Okay. What color?
Green.
I'm gonna put green dots on the ones that got the fairy fire. Okay.
That's it.
Gareth, why are we rolling a deck save?
I don't know. Wasn't that a hit with the thing?
He
Don't
needs
I have
to,
to say-
he's in the area.
Oh, right. Yeah. Each object within a 20-foot cube.
Actually, can I use my bonus action to do the Mantle of Inspiration?
Yeah.
So you can use your reactions to run away.
So, number of creatures you can see. They each gain 5 temporary hit points. You did that while you were still in the room, right?
Yes.
I wasn't watching. Okay, so it's pretty much
was
you,
here.
Pikmin, Gareth. Yeah.
And that's it.
Hold on, let me check your vision.
I think I can see Finn.
Yes, you can. He's got partial cover, but you can still see him, so you can give him the bonus as well.
Sure.
All right. So you all
Temporary
gain...
HP doesn't do anything for being down, does it?
No. Nope. Okay. Gareth, not going to use your reaction?
Oh, we can run now?
Yeah, right now you can use your
Oh,
reaction,
okay.
move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, sure. I'll move next to Yama.
Okay. And then the bandits. So the bandits are going to do bandit things. This one's going to go here, and then it's going to step diagonal. What up, dog? You know what? All 3 of you just used your reaction, right? Let's keep going then. 15, 25. Move him here. And the other guys, we're just gonna swarm. Wait, that guy's dead. Why am I moving him? Get out of here, dead guy. Dead guy goes flowing through the window. Get out of here. Alright, one on Rav. Hindsight, should have stepped in the doorway. Yeah, a little bit. So an attack on Rav. Hit for 7. Maintains the fairy fire. Next one. Attack on Pikmin. Miss. Next one, attack on Pikmin as well. Hit for 5. Last 2, attack on Gareth. And you're lit up with a fairy fire. Hit for 3. Miss. No, wait, not a hit. Not a hit.
No,
you
no,
have
20, yeah.
shield on. Yeah. Okay, so they all miss. The Reaver, we still have one Reaver. Let me move the corpse out the way. She's gonna run up, try to attack you, Gareth. Take 6. And then Pikmin, it'll be your turn again.
Blasting this one just below me with fairy fire on him.
Right. So 10. Good hit. Anything else?
And that's it.
Gareth?
Yama's stable? No.
No.
I'll go for a channel. Gotta bust out the big guns.
Okay.
So I have total 15 HP, and I'll heal Yama and myself.
For what? 7 and
7
and 8?
8 maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Who gets 7? Who gets 8?
Actually, I can split it 5-10. 5 for me.
Okay, 5 for you, 10 for Yama. There you go.
Yep.
Alrighty. Priest is dead. Let me get him out of the tracker. And then Gareth, are you finished?
Yep, that's it.
Finn.
Finn is going to move here, and then bonus action dash to go inside the thing. See, go here, and then going to attack with my dagger. That's advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
14's a
that's it.
hit.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Dead. Yama.
Hit the one to the left of me.
The one to the left of you is on the other side of a wall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You don't see the...
No, on my screen it's just a white grid.
Ooh. You having more issues?
I don't know. I looked away, set my headphones down, I came back and it was white grid, so I just assumed it was something you did. I don't know.
No. Yeah, your map hasn't loaded.
Yeah, mine is fine.
Yeah, the bandit... Yeah, there's a Reaver to your right, and then there's the guy to the top right. Who are you attacking?
I'll just hit the Reaver.
Okay, cool. With that same roll, 20 is a hit, and she is dead. Ta-da!
Then punch the other guy.
Oh, actually, it would have been 19. Doesn't matter. Punch the other guy for 7. Okay. Done?
Yep.
Ref.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, I shall cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy next to me.
Wisdom save from the bandit. Either way, that is a fail. So he takes 9, and then are you going to use your reaction to give him a pop?
Yes, if I have one.
Yeah. Wait, this is a new round, right? Let me check here.
Yeah, and I actually didn't even use mine, so yeah.
Yep, you're good.
And that's it.
That's a dead bandit. And then the bandits will take their turn. We have 3 remaining. 2 attacks on Pikmin, 1 attack on Gareth. Not with advantage against Pikmin. Miss, and then Gareth advantage. Miss. Wait, I thought I deleted her from the tracker. Pickman!
I'm going to reach out and touch this one right below me.
Okay. 7 will kill the bandit.
And it's my turn.
Gareth?
Yeah, mace to the guy on the left.
Left?
Yep. Oh, sorry. I mean, right.
Okay. Dead bandit. And then Finn, I'm pretty sure that we can just wrap this up here.
Hazur to the guy.
And
Dead
dead bandit. Yep. Rip a Roni.
Okay.
Okay. So- No, that's all of them.
Okay.
And I'm looking around. They all have X's on them. Mess with me? Yes, that is exactly right, Tide. You got the idea. Okay. Wow. It's already 3:40, right? So I'm afraid we're not going to be able to continue the rest today because we simply won't have the time. Instead, we're going to do experience. I'll hand out the experience for the encounters for today. Oh, damn. I have to do it twice. Poop. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, just give me 1 sec. 12 times. Okay. So first, 159 experience to everybody but Tide. Okay? Because he was not in this last combat. And then... $200 plus 450 plus 5. Okay. And then an additional 150 to everybody, including Tide. Okay? So if you haven't added the 159 already, it's a total of 309 for everybody, 150 for Tide. I hope everybody understood that because I think I confused myself. And then when we come back next week, okay, the party is going to try and figure out what went wrong, right? Where did they take the Tide? What's going on? Because you heard that guy come in and he said you're all going to be executed, something about shedding lives, yada, yada, yada. And then we'll figure out what's really going on here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Thank you, Disco, for the monster host. Appreciate your face. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, check out the schedule under the stream. We play Prince of the Apocalypse every Sunday at noon. So if you're interested, come back, check it out. And you can also check out the schedule so that you can see all the different days we play D&D on this channel. And I don't know, that's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys later.